Hey y'all, it's me again. How's it going? I'm coming on tonight because I love coming on and I want to say what's up to everyone from time to time and have these human heart to hearts. It's a little late at night, but I was kind of moved to share today about this because it seems to be, like I said, it's something happening to me, so it might be happening to all. As I've been talking about in my last videos about this purge situation, it continues to go on, and that's okay. It's part of the ascension process that we all have to face. Speaking for myself, like I said in my other videos, I feel like mine pertaining mainly to the relinquishing and releasing of any type of strongholds on my heart. For those of us that are going through these things, some of us have been put through some really rough shit. That's the real truth. No sugarcoating here, right? And as a result, some of us had to make mind over heart situations, which for someone like myself, empaths, starseeds, etc., not everyone is comfortable with that, because if they work, from without their heart all the time, making head over heart decisions can be difficult but necessary. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because it actually gives us and affords us the ability to dig deeper within our self-respect and strength, by really standing our ground for the things that we need to be moving towards, no matter how scared and fearful we might be. For me, I was looking at the abyss. Definitely. Like, I was walking away from everybody I know and the father of my child, family members that may not agree with where I'm headed. So I just want to let you know, just like all of you, I have supporters of my life, that I'm taking with me. And then there's all of those that fell away. And I think in this time of purging, there's so much time and space that needs to be released, at least for myself. Because I feel like, and this is what I wanted to talk about, is as fast as this has been happening and as intense at times it can feel, in order for us to find that, wish fulfillment or that manifestation that we're all wanting or pushing forth towards, the only way that we can make room for it, so to speak, is to really work through in this purging sequence all the things that we're holding on to, that we're scared of, all the fears that we haven't got through, the resentments, the angers, anything that we haven't really released yet fully. And I'm talking from my own experience, because even though I have a very good strength, and I know that my strength is strong, when it does come to our pressure points or things that we have a harder time facing, why we won't let them go, or why we're not totally forgiving of the situation. Let's say forgiveness is what our relinquishing, forgiving is what we're after in this purging time. Some people might be way ahead of me in this, and that's totally cool. Some of us are still going through it, but as I'm getting through it, I'm realizing that this head over heart decision I had to make was in order for me to bring in more love, more open ability to find real love, to find real friends, to find, because you have to get rid of the old and release the old. And the releasing part is the hard part. You can always tell people, hey, beat it, hit the bricks, but can we really let go of them in our heart? Even though we made a mind over heart decision. That's what purging brings us to. So as I come on here tonight, I'm simply coming on, like I said, like a cheerleader with all of you. I know that whatever type of relinquishing you have to do, be it like school, job, friends, family, loved ones that have passed on, and grief of that. There's so many things that we're going to be processing. It's like we're basically saying goodbye to our old lives in every state of fashion. So in a sense, it's like you're saying goodbye to yourself, or a version of yourself, one that you may have held on. Like, I don't know what age you are, right? You could be in your 20s, you could be in your 60s, you could be in your 70s. Like, all of us are different ages, so we could be processing like years of damage, trauma, years of things that we brought all the way here to our cycles that we just finished. You know, we need to really get through all these emotions. And like, yeah, I'm just like anyone else. I go out there and I try to, put on a smile every day, even though sometimes things aren't going well for me. I ask out all the time what's happening, but the only thing I do know is that answer ain't gonna come. Sometimes the wisest people are people that realize they know nothing. You know what I mean? And I want to know nothing. I feel like being in the, the heated glove of God, just, bringing me through this Nile River type of deal, river transformation process, is a nice place to be. I just come on these things because it's like, I feel like it's an unrealness. It's like we get to a place in life that we realize that we're not really real. Like, we are real, but our existence is starting to feel so unreal to the point that it isn't real. And now that we realize it's not real, we have to push forward and make it something that we can evolve into and become real. It's permeating through my body. I know it's permeating through the rest of you. We are at a stage, we're at a crux where we just have to push forward, and in that pushing forward, we're going to change a lot of stuff. I'm going to have to be doing things that I'm terrified to do, and I'm going to tell you the truth. It's scary. If you're going through this, it's scary. But at the same time, I'm way more scared of failing. So I hope that the rest of you are just as fearful of that as I am, because I know that the end result is what is at play. I know that the end result is what we're leaving in the balance. So even as bad and as hard as it is to say goodbye to all these things and do these changes and make these moves, and my heart is pounding as I say this, we have to like really buckle down and do it. Like, I'm trying to get through mine, and trust me, I'm getting slack. I'm getting, like, hey, you haven't got over this yet? You're still struggling with it? I get that all the time. But it's like in my steps, in my emotions, I want to really relinquish as much as I possibly can. I think in this new life that I'm trying to create, like you guys are trying to create, I don't want to come in it with any karma. I don't want to come in it with any bad intentions. I don't want to come into it with any baggage at all. So I think today's lesson, it's not a lesson, it's just a lifestyle that we've had to adopt as star seeds, angelics, empaths, energy healers, workers, whoever you are. Because now the battle is not with any one thing but ourselves. How much can we aspire for? How much can we want? How much can we pursue? What limits can our mind get to? Not mind, but our subconscious maybe reintegrating itself in the conscious. Like, how far can we push it? What limits can we push it to? And as hard as this is getting through it, I again get this like, wade through the water. It's like I'm using the stars to guide myself through this, and I hope you guys are too. Not literally, but metaphorically, because again, this is not a time of sight. This is a time where we have to just push through, guided, but at the same time, like, just with knowing oneself, knowing thyself. So, on that note, knowing thyself, I thought I would like do a little card reading. It's not going to be anything major, but I'm sure all of us could use some inspiration, right? I'm just going to pull 3 cards for the general feel. Oh, I already got one flying out. Intuition. Knowing our intuition, with our intuition. Our intuition is what's going to guide us through. Those stars are our intuition right now. It's the honest feeling I have. See what else. What else do we got for this feeling? I've been really like envisioning a whole new world. I hope you guys have been too. Fairy magic. Always been a fan of fairies. They're very magical. But you know what? Magic is exactly what we need right now, because manifestation in a sense is magic. Some of the oldest sympathetic magic that cavemen even used to do was just by drawing pictures on the caves when they couldn't even kill the beast they wanted to kill. So they would draw the beast, draw it on the wall, and then in another pictograph they would show that they killed the beast. And from that, they manifested the kill in real life. It's called sympathetic magic. First form of manifestation, I imagine. Not first, but recorded maybe. Sexuality. Wow. Let's see. Okay. Intuition seems a little, right on the nose. There's a focus on our intuitive and clairvoyant abilities and an amplification of it. I'm summarizing. We are all channeling celestial beings, increasing in predictive dreams, sensing information objects. We're all getting downloads. That's totally, right in our wheelhouse right now. The awareness is to be shared with the rest of humanity. So again, back to what I was saying about us relinquishing. As hard as it is, it's going to help humanity in the long run. So sometimes, like, the intuition that we're getting about the situation, no matter how outrageous and outlandish it seems, the intuition is really what's going to guide us to make sure that we end up at the highest intent and the highest reality that we're supposed to be at to help humanity. So that's my intuition on intuition. I just like summarize what was going on over there. Fairy magic had something totally different than what I thought. It actually has to do with the situation of when we get run down and tired, and when we're taking life too seriously. I know for my own self, I've been doing that. I've been hermiting, as you guys know and see in most of my videos. I haven't gone dancing. I haven't done anything exhilarating in a while. I'm going to Mexico though. Can't wait, man. Gotta get out. A couple weeks, here we come. But yeah, it's basically saying that we have to live life and find the enjoyment in it. So even though we're going through this purge, I guess we got to get out there, just like there. Got to go dance. Find a zest for life, for living. That's basically it. So I can totally relate to this card, because I have been feeling very tired of my old self. Got to go have some fun and believe in my new self and take my new self out dancing. Good sentiment. That's totally where I'm at. Now, sexuality, another one that's kind of throwing me right now, but let's sum this up and see what it says. So, I guess to add to this fairy magic situation, It's about, again, finding pleasure, finding fun, finding and exploring parts of yourself that maybe you haven't been exploring. Some of us have been hermiting. Some of us have not been going out on dates. Some of us have not been exploring the opposite or same or whatever floats your boat these days. And this is a part of fun and humanness and, sensuality, expression of love that maybe we are missing right now. So totally, and also if there are wounds surrounding sexuality, not feeling desired, not feeling desirable, all those lower-ended feelings that may come with being segregated and, hermiting for too long, and maybe finding a regime of self-love would be much needed at this time, which I totally agree with too. So it's basically saying that we got to go get it on. You know what? I can honestly relate to all three of these because right now I feel like there needs to be a more spark to life right now. A lot of us have been going through these trials. We've been trying our best to just, stay humbled, stay ready, stay vigilant. And maybe that's what we're missing right now is a little fun, desirable, flirting, all that kind of good stuff. So I totally like this card spread. It totally makes sense, at least for how I'm feeling these days. I mean, I sure could use a night out, right? But anyways, that's what I wanted to show you guys. Intuition, fairy magic, and sexuality. So this week, we should go be playful and have some fun. Hope you guys have a good night. That's all I wanted to share. Purging is going to bring us to new heights and new levels. And I guess in the midst of that, we got to have some fun while we're doing it. So that's it for me tonight. I love you all. Blessing. We got to see the bigger picture. Thanks, guys. Bye.